Wert Forward focuses by and large on privately held property. And so we're developing plans for the buildings and for activities that happen within the footprint of those private properties. In doing so, we've realized the property that's in the public realm also needs improvements. And so we dove into a very deep redevelopment master planning process. The downtown plan focuses on public life activities, things that happen on the sidewalk, things that happen on the streets, courtyards, plaza space, where landscape elements or features might be, anything that happens with traffic and circulation flow in a public space. The downtown plan is important because it provides collaboration and a coordinated effort in work that happens in the public sphere, ranging from activities such as the right business and product mix downtown to just the right mix of art and visual elements.
So as a grant to the city of Van Wert, this redevelopment plan did not happen in a vacuum. It was a collaborative effort of many stakeholders downtown, including the city, the county, economic development, and Main Street Van Wert. It included business owners and property owners. We really wanted to get a full spectrum of folks who would be invested in the plan, involved in its creation. Along with the steering committee, we also had lots of engagement with the public through online surveys, as well as pop-up events that were out here on the street, Main Street, just chatting with people, our neighbors, about what they wanted to see downtown and what the plan should look like.
We had quite a few stakeholder meetings, both in person and on Zoom. This plan was developed for a wide range of organizations to use. First of all, it was a grant to the city of Van Wert. It's their plan as their public space, but it's also to guide other organizations such as Main Street Van Wert, the Van Wert County, other developers and building owners, businesses, artists, and just general residents who want to see the community thrive and succeed. The downtown redevelopment plan has 4 pillars. Van Wert Forward started solely because of our buildings and our businesses. That we have buildings that were collapsing or near collapse. There were businesses in those buildings that if the buildings were gone, the businesses would be gone. So we're really focusing on the built environment with Pillar 1. This includes entrepreneur growth, business training. It addresses what a developer should or should not do with a building space. Again, just addresses business health and vitality of the downtown district. At the foundation, we have a heavy emphasis on the arts. So pillar number 2 is public art. We made sure that we engaged Wassenberg Art Center through the process and Van Wert Live, who could potentially bring some entertainment value to our downtown community. And so there will be action items associated with public art in the plan.
Pillar 3 was the quick and light portion, and that is really intended to help create a quick momentum and build excitement about the plan. We wanted to get everybody engaged and get the community excited about what's happening downtown. Those quick and light portions not only achieve a portion of the plan, but also build that excitement we need. And then that leads straight into our pillar number 4, which is the public space. And that starts to speak directly to the streets and sidewalks and alleys, the places where people are outside and engaging with the entire downtown, and starts to make this downtown neighborhood feel more like a neighborhood.
A large component of the work we're doing with the public realm focuses on livability and walkability. Livability being there will be people residing in these spaces, and this needs to feel like their neighborhood home. Walkability for those who are visiting and frequenting the downtown on a regular basis, that there's enough points of interest to encourage walking to make the space feel comfortable. There are many places that the community loves in our downtown. Fountain Park, Wassenberg Art Center, Garden of the Senses. One of the overarching goals is to connect those spaces together to make them more thriving and vibrant.
One of the big first action items of our priority projects of our plan is to install a plaza out here in front of the Hotel Marsh, between the hotel and the county courthouse. And we know that these are landmarks in the community that people really love around here. and to create this kind of pedestrian environment, a plaza out front of here really starts to enhance those connections. Another priority project was creating connections and enhancements from Fountain Park through Central Avenue and over to Wassenberg Arts Center. These are places that are just critical pieces of our downtown that people love. We want to continue to enhance those green spaces.
This is a long-range plan. It paints a broad stroke of what's to happen. Our next step is to really dive in and start to deeply develop those action points so they're implementable. It's going to be somewhere between short-term items, which might happen here within a year, medium range, 3 to 5 years, or even long-range plans, 7 to 10 years.
We know that many of these plans historically can end up on a shelf, forgotten sometimes. We don't want that to happen with this plan. We want to make sure it's a living document that we continually go after and pursue these enhancements. We have 13 organizations that have a stake in this plan and that need to have a role in each one of these priority projects and action items. And so we want to make sure we engage them and prioritize getting those meetings set and continually moving forward on this vision. We, as a family, recently moved to the area and moved downtown, actually, and have greatly enjoyed being able to walk downtown and just enjoy being in the heart and soul of the community. I truly believe that it is this place to be.
It's important that we work on amenities, that we work on entertainment activities for all ages. So when our kids are with us on a weekend and say, hey, we want to go somewhere, that they immediately say, we want to go downtown. I want kids to come down, but in the future, I want Grayson to and Letty to return and live and work down here.
As Asher grows up, I hope that he will continue to invest in the heart and soul of the community and create that neighborhood where there are folks living and working and playing together, walking the streets and knowing their neighbors.